Hello guys, welcome to my channel Online Money Advisor Update December, a guide to selling annuities. It's only possible to sell an annuities under very special characteristics. Find out whether yours is sellable and how to offload it in our guide. Get started. Ask a quick question. No impact on your credit score. Home pension app a guide. Author Tony Stevens, finance expert. There are British retirees who are locked into poor value annuities that give them only a couple of pounds per week, and that same return to the estate with their death, while others don't feel that they're on the best deal for their retirement needs. And circumstance. circumstance. Here are the guidelines on selling annuity payment for cash. The following topics are covered below. Can I sell my annuity now? Where would you want to sell your annuities? Which kind of annuities can I sell? How do I sell my annuities? How much money can I make? Is there a calculator I should use? How much tax do you pay on income from sold annuities? How do you benefit from selling? What are the risks of selling? What do you do with an annuity that's more than? Can I buy someone else's annuity? Pension ways and selling your annuities. Selling saturated settlement annuities. Can I sell my annuities online? Speak to an advisor. In all case, you'd be advised to make an inquiry for expert advice. Indeed, the government your pension holder to seek qualified guidance before buying an annuity. Can I sell my annuity pension now? The answer to this question depends entirely on how much your annuity is worth. For years, annuities in Britain were missold by some providers, leading section of the media to report that were in the midst of an annuity scandal. In December, the government decided to allow UK residents to sell their annuities following April. In October, however, the government backtracked, fearing that annuity particularly elderly and low-value annuity sellers would be shortchanged. Who can sell annuities in the UK? At the time of writing, only people with and less in their annuities and cash in these funds, and then only with consent from their providers. Their growing cost to allow annuity holders with post above to sell their annuities. Speak to our expert today. Get started. Why would you want to sell your annuities? There are various reasons that holders want to sell their annuities, such as their trapped in poor value annuities that they cannot pass on to potential beneficiaries after their death. Millions of people have annuities that pay only several pounds a week. The last few years, to have seen plummeting interest rates causing more people to prefer pension drawn down to annuities. The main attachment on annuities is their guaranteed income, but with people living longer and healthier, this attachment has mostly subsided. Annuities of no more than are relatively small converted into cash that some can help to, for example, pay off debts, help relating or deposited, cover some emergency, or help you out in the event of a marriage or a divorce. Annuity holders may want to cash in this trove for a more flexible pension income product. Which kind of annuities can I sell? There is the single standard of conventional lifetime annuity where a provider converts your pension fund into an annual guaranteed income for the rest of your life. And then there are supplementary features like the following: variable annuity, you retain the person pension drawdown, investing part of your assets in securities like stocks and bonds at the same time you invest the rest of your funds in a flexible annuity for guaranteed income. Short-term annuities, short-term annuities, otherwise called temporary annuities, cap at 5 years. Holders are paid their chosen amount of income per year unit until their term runs out. Guaranteed annuity, your provider sends you pay out for a guaranteed period of time, say 5 years, regardless of whether you live or die. A fixed indexed annuity (FIA), otherwise called an inflation-linked annuity, or the retail price index (RP) linked option, is here. Your payout is adjusted each year in line with the inflation. There is typically an upper limit on the amount of interest given in a particular period, as well as a floor downside protection. How do I sell my annuities? How much can I make selling annuities for each?